I hate to give Dana credit.
He won't hear this, so don't worry.
Yeah,
secret's safe.
Okay,
it's in the vacuum of Chip and Cern.
It's in the vacuum of our broadcast podcast.
Yeah.
This is a safe space. Everything in here.
No one will hear.
No one will hear nary a word about it.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Yes. Once again. Or possibly for the first time.
Maybe so. Careful with your hands, Cerny. Don't put it on the hot stove. It is heating up. The MLB winter meetings are underway now, and there has been some ferocious action going on. Including
movement.
There's been some movement.
I like how the Mets are trying to get like the 2010 Detroit
Tigers. I know.
Some shit. They're all like fucking 40 years old.
I know. And we wait. I mean, it's very possible, Cerny, during the recording of today's broadcast, which isn't last minute, I will have everybody know, we could get some breaking news about Aaron Judge, the reigning AL MVP, currently testing the free agent markets, sitting on a $300 million offer from the Yankees, and then upwards of $360 million offer from the Giants for 9 to 10 years. It looks like.
Is it John Heyman? Is that who broke it first? Breezy cold takes.
Arson Judge is off the market. Aaron Judge, he's still without a team.
All right. So you guys are we were texting the group chat about it, and I missed his initial BS.
Yes.
So I was like, "What's going on?" So I went to Twitter and I saw Arson Judge and people with fire and stuff. I was like, "What the hell?" I didn't understand. I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Right, because Arson Judge was trending.
Yeah, it was trending. It was like pictures of him in front of a fucking fire, all sorts of shit. I'm like, "What the hell is going on?"
Did he burn down somewhere? Did he burn something down?
What the hell? And it was trending. It was huge. I was like, I don't understand. Arson Judge and the San Francisco Giants. I was like, what?
Yeah. And yes, Heyman and shot off another hastily, maybe unverified source tweet claiming there was action in the winter meetings baseball, but not.
It seems to be the way all media is going. Is I got to be first, whether it's right or not. I'm just going to shotgun. I'm going to throw shit at the wall.
Yeah.
And hopefully something sticks. That's it.
I mean, but the sort of the integrity of the confirmation is what sets journalists apart from the using eyes of the world.
Chip and Cern just start throwing shit out there.
Cerny, dust off the Twitter account and just fire out confirmed Judge to Giants. 10 years, $40 million.
I heard it in Starbucks, sitting next to Gabe Kapler.
Yeah, I overheard it on Zoom because Cap was talking about it on this fucking Zoom call over a caramel macchiato.
I mean, that's why you usually go to those places. But
yeah,
I see it more and more where it's like, well, oops. Actually, in my haste of like, what?
In my haste of not confirming my sources, I also failed to spell the player's name correctly. Instead, I spelt out a crime. Arson Judge. That would be like a good maybe that'd be a good Scooby-Doo villain. Arson Judge, if they ever do a collab or something with Scooby-Doo.
You know what? Some players have nicknames. If he does come over to San Francisco, maybe that'd be it.
Oh, dude, he's gonna have the orange jerseys, which are the color of fire. And he could just be Arson Judge.
Instead of like the horse shit, all rise or whatever the fucking Yankees do. And, all rise.
Is that what's going to happen?
It'll just be like, the arson's in the building.
The arsonist is here. The arsonist is going to burn you down.
Burn the bullpen.
Oh man, yes. And it's I don't know, it definitely fuels, anxiety and ability to not focus at work and only checking MLB trade rumor websites. But
every time, so this is my problem. So I have the MLB app. I'm sure you do too. And the amount of push notifications, but I'm like, I'm like,
is this the one?
And it's like, and it's just like a recap of your Roberto Clemente Award, whatever, or we break down all of the finalists for the first team AL. I'm like, fuck that, I don't care.
Yeah, the third string Hall of Famers with only people who has 2 P's in their name. That's the recap today that we're going to send the push notification out for.
I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah, let's not. And then similar, because Statboy Dana has been on the 1s and 2s for sure. He was breaking right there with the Trey Turner to the Phillies for $300 million.
He's probably more credible than
I guess. I hate to say that.
Bob Nightingale and
I hate to give Dana credit.
He won't hear this, so don't worry.
Yeah,
secret's safe.
Okay,
it's in the vacuum of Chip and Cern.
It's in the vacuum of our broadcast podcast.
Yeah,
this is a safe space. Everything in here,
no one will hear.
No one will hear. Nary a word about it. Nary a word about it. But yeah, we have that going on, and the Trey Turner situation. He apparently, West Coast is not the best coast, according to Trey Turner. He turned down an extra, what was it, $41 million? Now, Cerny, we talk about this a lot. You got a team, and I guess maybe he's friends with Bryce Harper on the Phillies. The Phillies are clearly a good team. The Padres are also good, but I don't know, a lot of slapdicks on that team. It feels like with Machado and Tatis Jr. Like, are you going to want to be with? I don't know. And if you have $300 million,
I mean, personally, if I had to pick, I'd pick San Diego over Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you're in a bad 0-for-8 slump. You catch a bad series, and you're 0-for-12 or something, and you're going to go out at shortstop, and you're going to start catching fucking batteries getting thrown at you and shit. In Philadelphia, like. They just don't treat you like that in San Diego.
They're not even disguise it in the snowballs anymore. They're just going to throw the fucking battery at you.
Yeah. Do you think if you're going to toss a battery, you got to go at least C cell battery?
C or D. Yeah.
D. That's a deadly weapon. I think the jump from C to D is a felony to get up to.
You would hope they would the points that would connect on some sweaty skin and zap them all. Yeah, double.
You know what they're not throwing is those little the batteries that are like quarters.
the little watch ones.
Yeah,
the watch batteries. No.
2032s, I think, or 3220s. One of those. Speaking of those fucking batteries, I have enough things in my house that I at some point was required to purchase like a 12-pack of those little quarter batteries. Yeah. They come in like a shrink wrap. And my daughter, got some $5 plastic Minnie Mouse watch, like a kid's watch that just tells the time, and it stopped working. And so I take it apart, and it's a way different size, smaller battery that I don't.
Oh, I know. Or it's like what the fuck?
I told her, I was like, this watch is broken.
It's
I'm not going
its life it's end its life.
End of life. I'm not going to Rite Aid or wherever to like spend $12 to get a 2-pack of these batteries. It's just not. I'm not going to do it.
And you're probably only going to wear it for another week or two. And
it's lost. Out of sight, out of mind. I hadn't seen it in like 2 years, and then all of a sudden it gets resurrected. Why isn't this working? You know how kids are.
It's back. Oh, Dad, I don't. I think we mostly just have the triple A's and double A's.
Yep. Those are good.
Costco size.
I do. I have some C cells because I have a couple good sturdy flashlights. Like any good dad, I like to try to have a lot of flashlights around the house. You never know when you're going to need a flashlight.
I have several, and every time I need it, it's always like, what the hell did it go? I was using it. Like I found them outside because I was using it for something.
Yeah.
I don't even ask. I give up.
Or after the kids borrow it, and then you just see it and the light's on still, and it's just laying on the floor, like rolled underneath the
Yeah.
sofa, just casting a light out. And you're like, okay.
I have the ones that you plug in and recharge. So
That's a
it's
good idea.
But I still can't ever find them when I need them.
No. I'm like, and then this is
blamed. Like, you touched it last. Like, I did not.
false. Because if I did, it would be right back where it's supposed to fucking be. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I would not have
So
left it somewhere.
I always get. You're the last one. You're the only one who uses. No. Let me go. I'll go raid some kids. I bet I'll find the whole horde of them.
Go rustle up a couple toy boxes and stuff. They'll be falling out of it. You'll probably find half dozen of them.
Like a squirrel's acorns. I'll find all the shit and throw it away.
Yeah. So hot stove. I'm excited about all the movement, but I mean, if Judge doesn't land in San Francisco, it's I don't know. It could be another long season ahead of us. Because that's the big one. I think all the Giants fans are really hanging their hat on is busting that big nut.
You can, they still have Correa. There's other places. They do need more than just him.
Yeah.
They need pitching and
right.
all this other shit.
That's a good point. Is I would assume maybe if you're going to spend $360 million or whatever the fuck number it is, like Judge is like, who else are you trying to get? And the Giants,
I think they said that's the holdup. From what,
like
quote unquote experts.
Nightingale.
They said like, yeah, Nightingale. Yeah. They said that they believe that's what the holdup is. Like, what team are you gonna? Is he going to be the only person that's going to be doing anything, or are you actually going to put a winner together?
Yeah, and I also read he wasn't Judge. I think he was New York Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year this year, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And in that article, he was quoted in saying, I guess Cashman, who was the Yankees GM, not leaked, but he just spoke. He said, "Oh, we offered Judge this deal," and he put the numbers out there, like 7 years, $240 million. Judge is like, I thought we had agreed to not.
Yeah, even after
keep it between us.
Just keep this between us. Yeah.
I mean, I get it's business.
And then the fans boo him during the playoffs. So it's like,
yep.
Do you want to go back to that? I mean, I would.
I know. You can come home. Your fucking mom can drive up and watch you play. Who would want that?
Only like an hour or two away from work.
I know. And it is a little bit of a stretch. Like, oh, he's a Bay Area native. I'm like, it's not like he went to school in San Francisco. He's like generally in Northern California.
Yeah. Was he like born in Sacramento, went to like Fresno or something like that?
Yeah. Let me see. Arson Judge. Let me see.
Arson.
That's good. Yes, he was born in Sacramento. Oh boy. Wikipedia doesn't even let you scroll without telling you they need your money.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year. Then it's that time of year they get the handout.
Yeah. All right. He was born in Sacramento. He played for the Fresno State Bulldogs.
Okay, local enough.
Yeah, that's his parents were both teachers in Linden, California. He grew up a Giants fan.
Is that like Marysville area? No, that's Fresno.
It's in Linden.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure the greater town.
Notable alumni. He is the only notable alumni. Oh, they're in the San Joaquin Athletic Association. Let me see. Let me go to the map here. Let me give a little zoom out. Okay, Waterloo, Stockton.
Okay,
it's outside of Stockton. Ooh,
rough.
That makes sense then why he went to Fresno.
Yeah,
it's like a stone's throw down there. He's looking like a genius though, not going the football route, getting your head fucking smashed in every Sunday, and he's like, "Mom, I'm about to make almost $400 million. No one in my kids won't have to worry about money."
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
he can own the fucking town of Linden.
Yeah, he's going to be the mayor. He's going to be the honorable mayor there.
You like, was it Kevin Johnson?
Oh, right. Sacramento. Wasn't he he was the mayor, right?
Yeah.
And Sacramento King and Phoenix Sun. Wasn't he on the Suns?
I think so. I mean, this was way back.
This is pre-Jason Kidd days, that's for sure.
He's playing with Mitch Richmond and Bobby Hurley.
Mitch Richmond. Wow, throwbacks. This is before Vlade and co.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are some dog days for the Kings back in what would that be?
I think those dog days have continued.
Yes. No matter, you can get them all
TBD.
you can get them all the new Golden One arenas you want, but I think you need to invest a little bit there. But Ron, we're all the way in December now. So it's here. There's less than 30 days till the end of the year. And appropriately enough, just as Cerny sent me through a meme, it's about that time when everyth's like, we'll have to push that off till 2023.
That sounds like a 2023 problem. I'll get it then. I'll grab it.
Yeah.
I had something like that today where it was like, someone did something late. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I need your help with this. I did it late. And I said, nope. You know, I told the guy at work, I was like, it was like, it happened. It happens. So usually I'm like, yeah, I'll help you out. But it's like every fucking week with the same guy. I did it late. You got to do this. I need this in. Should have done it late.
If it's that important,
I was like, should have done it late.
Reprioritize, baby.
This poor plan on your part is not an emergency on mine.
Your missteps are not my missteps, sir or ma'am. This weekend we also had, unbeknownst to me until literally maybe the second or third quarter on Sunday, the Rams were playing the Seahawks. So we had a little Chip and Stern show rival going.
It was a rough game.
I was not. It was not good.
Actually, the Rams had the lead, and then they blew it in the last fucking minute.
Oh my god! The Rams have lost 6 in a row now. 5 in a row.
They haven't. And so interestingly, so Matt Stafford's, they basically have shut down the
starting.
Starters. Yeah, like Cooper Kupp, he's out. They're probably just gonna shut him down for the year. Before it was like 6 weeks or whatever, but it's like Matt Stafford's out for the year
because there's maybe 4 more weeks left or something, 4 or 5 more weeks.
He ain't playing for nothing at this point. The Allen Robinson is out. Aaron Donald was out that game. I don't know if he's out for the year, but it sounds like they're just going to start shutting it down. Uh-oh. They're playing the third string quarterback now.
Oh, Jesus!
Interesting. Yeah, I know. So it's like they're just saying, "Fuck it." So it's funny. Well, so it's not funny. So the Dolphins played the Niners.
Mm-hmm. And this huge game in the Chip and Stern Show universe.
Yes, because we all know James is avid Dolphins fan.
Delusional and avid, but also delusional. I think it's worth noting.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I don't think you guys got a little peep into the delusion, but there's another group chat that I'm in with him and my dad.
It's unfiltered.
It's wild. Like it's every fucking play something is going on.
I saw a little bit of it, and this is the thing that I don't have any patience for. Really, is it's the refs, and that's your excuse. It's just the refs always.
Joe goes, I'm sitting here watching. He texts me offline. He goes, I'm sitting here with 3 Dolphins fans, and they haven't complained about the refs once. I said, Joe, I say it's every game. If the fucking Dolphins win, is they've won despite the refs cheating. And if I said I was getting text messages of, penalty for an illegal successful Dolphins play.
Stop.
Oh yeah. A penalty for illegal non-successful Niners play. The checkbooks were open. It was crazy. It was
my God.
Oh, I see Shanahan's talking to the refs. He's asking if the check was cleared. Yeah, he does shit like that.
So I'm slipping $20.
It was, I mean, it's kind of hilarious, but it's just like, I think I walked away because I have you have those little neighborhood cleanups where you put trash on the street and pick it up.
No, but I need one. I have a busted fridge and a now busted toaster oven I need picked up.
we had a bunch of shit that finally I was like, so we called it in. So it was coming in. It came today, but so I was out there just stacking the pile, helping people. People were like, are you throwing it away? Like, yeah. Can I have it? Yeah. It's like,
what?
Yeah, shit. I don't know. One lady.
Did they wait out by Goodwill? And when people go by, they're just like looking at like, oh, you're going to wear those shoes again? They're like, no, I'm throwing in this bin. They're like, what size are those? Can I get those?
Yeah, I was like, can you help me load this into my car? And I was like, what?
What were they taking from you?
Like there was a mirror like that I had pulled off the wall when we were doing the, a lot of remodel stuff. It was just shit like that. We had a busted up chair that I put in the pile.
Uh-huh.
I come out, like I go and I put it in the pile and I come out and someone had taken it out, but they had destroyed my pile. And I was like, God damn it. I had to restack it. I was pissed.
Oh, that's fucked
But anyway,
up.
So I was stacking the pile.
Yeah.
It was probably about 15 minutes. I had 45 text messages. I was like, what the fuck? All James.
Jeez.
And my dad. Just every play, it's
exhausting. I don't have energy to deal with that for some reason.
He was going down like it was just.
Did you have to put him on mute? You say, I'm going to fucking block your ass in a sec if you don't knock this stuff off.
No, I actually enjoyed my dad was like, oopsies, like the Dolphins threw interception. Oopsies. He probably wants that one back. Like he does the same shit, like the other.
That's so
the
good.
Announcers say, and he's, well, that's because somebody fell, and that's that's not a great to play with the Niners. And then he's like, double oopsies or some shit like that.
Your dad's sitting next to a fire that's already roaring pretty good, and he just has a can of lighter fluid, and he just squeezes it.
Squeezes it
yeah.
constantly.
Yeah,
looks like that. The best quarterback in the game can't handle this defense. He starts doing shit like that. It just sends James like off the rails.
Edge.
Like he's not even on the tracks. He's kind of next to the tracks, but he's off. It was
he's off
sideways.
Well, and that Joe Burrow guy, his Dolphins rival nemesis quarterback, according to James, is doing very well.
So he went on a rant because Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert, who's the Chargers quarterback, were chosen above Tua, and he keeps saying that Joe Burrow sucks and Justin Herbert's trash. And I'm like, no, they're not as good as Tua. So then I have to say something every once in a while. I'm like, oh man, I wonder if the Dolphins had Herbert, if they'd be up by 50 points by now. Because
and is their quarterback's brain still scrambled eggs from taking all those hits earlier this
year? I don't know. What he was throwing on Sunday? Maybe.
Oof. It's no good.
Because he tried to tell me he called me like it was still going into Monday. Like he called me on Monday morning. I was like, huh. I was like, hello?
Like called you on the phone?
What? Yeah, on the phone. I was like Monday, 8:00. Oh, I'm telling you right now, the Niners didn't deserve to win that. I said, James, just take the. It's fine. I said it happens to me twice a year. Just that's why I don't shoot my mouth off. Like I was telling you before. I was like, hey James, just play close to to the vest. Just hold it in. Don't say nothing. Just let the game play out, and then you can shit talk or just take it. It won't be so bad.
Yeah,
and then he can't help himself.
He wouldn't have built this whole fire up that you have to defend yourself against by all the shit talking. Yeah, but
first thing in the morning on Sunday, he starts going. I'm like, oh my god!
So the Dolphins are out of playoff contention. Oh no, they're
8-4. That was only their fourth.
Oh, okay. And the Niners are in first place, but they're the second coming of Joe Montana, Jimmy G. He's out
for the year, broken foot. I saw that play, and I was calling my dad because he was laughing about James. Like he's like, oh my god, your brother's ridiculous. And then I said, I saw that foot. I said, I'm telling you, he broke that thing. That thing looked ugly. I saw the play.
What? Would someone just roll over on top of it or something?
Yeah, like he was getting tackled and just kind of gave out a little bit and then just bent sideways. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
And like, oh, he's out for now. I was like, that's not a sprain. If that's a sprain, they're fucking lying. He's broke, but then it was broken. So then I said, James, just here, I'll give you some lines. I said, Here's what's going to happen.
I'll give you some.
They're going to fall short. I said they could potentially fall short because now you're playing with a third string quarterback. And they're going to say it's because Trey Lance and it's because, and I said, just say another year, another excuse why you can't. Right? And I said, I wrote it down actually. I started writing
since 1994.
Yeah.
95.
I said, just put that one away. Just save it. It'll be all right. No, I'm not listening to that shit. They shouldn't have won. I said, oh.
What are you going to do? What are you going to fucking protest the game or something? Like, what?
I don't know.
I
said, and all they're going to say is like, at least we beat your team. Like, okay, but what did it get you? Nowhere. I said, I hear that shit all the time. Oh, we beat you twice in the regular season. We couldn't get it when it counts, and now who's holding the Super Bowl trophy?
Yep. Okay. Yep. And who has the Super Bowl
always the ace in the hole.
Official merch? CERN, because it was legally sold. So what happened to the Niners? So they paid Jimmy G a ton of money, like $200 million or some shit like that, right? But then
no. They were going to. Well, I forget what the original contract was when they first signed him. I can't remember. But this year they drafted Trey Lance because remember they were all down on him. He can't win the big one. He sucks. Blah blah blah.
Yes, Jimmy G is soured.
So Trey Lance era, they were going to trade Jimmy G, but he had shoulder surgery, so they couldn't really off him while he was like not medically be able to release. So once they did, then there was kind of some balking, and so they signed him as a backup for a year. So Trey Lance broke his ankle or foot or some shit like that. So then he had to come in, and he was.
I thought I saw something earlier this year that like Jimmy G got some fat. He got fucking paid.
I think it was a good.
Or was it just a rumor or something? Maybe Bob Nightingale tweeted that. That's why I have that.
John Hammond.
I got to check the Judge situation. Oh,
Johnny
no.
Garoppolo.
Breaking news. Chip and Cern Show. Breaking news. Cubs to sign Cody Bellinger.
Good.
1 year, $17.5 million.
I'm glad that I was like, God, I hope the Giants don't get that guy.
Yeah.
Him and his 203 batting average.
He'd like all the weed, though, in San Francisco. I love that.
Oh, he's in Chicago. Damn. I thought it was Colorado. I was like, Colorado.
Oh, yeah. They're good. Colorado has legalized mushrooms now, I think.
Yeah, they're going all of it.
They're like, you want to go trip fucking balls on a 14,000-foot mountain?
You want to party? That'll be your come to Colorado.
You want to party? Come to Colorado, baby. Yeah, he's always looking half stoned out there in the outfield, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers re-signed Kershaw for $20 million, whatever. Just a waste. Yeah. Just a waste of money, which I don't really care for them. But anyway. I don't know about your house, but the packages are coming fast and fierce. There was some serious holiday shopping going on, unbeknownst to me.
And sometimes it's like, what is that? Like, I don't know. Like, there's that look between my wife and what is that? I'm like, I don't want to open it in front of everybody. They're all to hold on to this. And like, what did you buy? I'm like, what did you buy? There's your name on it. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you didn't use my account. Yeah, that's the whole.
Yeah, because Amazon always has, it always has whoever's name. Like, it doesn't prompt you to fill it out every time. Yeah, because now is about the time when all the Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff is also shipping or arriving. So there's that wave of stuff, and then there's the holiday stuff, which is always memed so just perfectly about the kids at Christmas aren't the only ones who are getting surprised about the gifts. It's also the dads.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah. So I don't know.
This year I have the beat.
Oh, you're on it.
On the boys.
Nice.
Because,
that's good. You had
they're into the card game, so it's like
perfect.
Let me take care of this. I know.
I watched some packs.
I watched enough Pogie Rev to know what's going on. It was hot.
Nice. That's it is such a good Charlie. My daughter had a birthday party, and I'm like, what is Johnny? What is little Johnny like? She goes, Pokemon. I'm like, perfect. I'm like, sir, we'll just take 3 of these. How much are the packs? They're like $5. I'm like, give me 3. Fucking send it.
Although there's a big learning curve that CERN had to go through.
Uh-oh.
because I was used to our Pokemon, where it was like you got your base pack, and then they had like Fossil and Jungle, right? Remember? So
there's so many variations now. Is that the problem?
Yeah, fuck. I was like, so like, it was getting broken down. Now I actually learned a lot from we're watching PokeRev, Jeffrey's guy.
This is your guy.
Yeah,
on YouTuber, right?
And he opened up a pack from every single like print run. Like he started the most recent.
Oh, the packs that we were opening, we were like, he bought a pack that was like 15 years old or something.
Oh yeah, he had the base set. That shit's like $7,000 a pack.
What? And he buys it on eBay or something?
Yeah, he said he spent he's like, I bought every single pack. It cost him like $30,000 to get every single, like a pack of each run. It was crazy.
He probably makes like $100,000 for the YouTube video just on the ad revenue alone. So he doesn't care. Spend 30 to make 100. I'd do that every day of the week.
Yeah, that's great. 70.
That's a good return.
So I learned like so currently as we speak, it's Sword and Shield era. That's so they have different Sword and Shields. They had Sword and Shield base set. Like, okay. Then they have like Astral Radiance and something. It's like Astral Radiance. There's the Silver Tempest, and there's different runs. And some of the runs are horse shit, like Fusion Strike. That's the worst one. They ran too many of these. There's too much out in the market. You really can't get mental notes.
Mm-hmm. I have a dumb question. Maybe, do they actually play the Pokemon game, or they just collect the cards?
They just collect the cards. Like,
okay,
they're mad because they open up. This guy got swindled. He's like, basically, someone resealed the pack.
That's got to be a thing. And I've seen people like get the weigh. You get the gram scale and you weigh the pack and like, this one's heavier, so the foil on the holographic or some shit like that.
So I got one for you on that one. I got one for you. So
okay,
Joe bought a bunch of football cards. Our Joe, and he's like, I want to know. So he scaled each one and like marked them. Like he gave me like the progress through it, and then like which ones were good, which one was bad. The heavier ones he got better shit in.
Oh, right, because if it has the sports cards have like a jersey or a patch or something carved up in there. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's why you know what the difference is, and I was like, I'm interested too, actually. Cause I hear about the weighing all the time, but I mean, I understood what it was, but I actually want to know, like, can you really see it? Oh yeah, you can see it.
So that's why you probably, if you weighed a whole box, like if you weighed 2 boxes, the boxes are probably going to weigh pretty much the same. But if you if there's 15 packs or 20 packs per box, if you get down to the pack level, then you probably can. So I wouldn't, if you're running a store, the guy that's selling those opens it up, takes all the packs out, opens the heaviest packs, leaves the rest of the 13 fucking trash packs up there. Basically, right? If he's morally empty, of course.
So this guy opened a box, like, so they call them booster boxes, which is basically the box with all the cards, like all the packs, like you would see in the store.
Okay, yeah.
So he got one of the old one, 1999 base set. He spent like $80,000. I was like,
Jesus Christ! Is this guy trying to get them graded and then flip them, or he's just doing it?
I think he does it too, because he did one, like, I sent in all my Charizards that I pulled this year and got them graded, and now we'll go and see what the grades are. Like PSA sent back. Like his wife went through, and I was surprised he was married with 2 kids. So I was like, oh wow, this guy.
Wow.
But his wife went through and like put like a little post-it note over the grade so you could like reveal for the camera, like,
it's just all for content. You spend 80,000, but you get 100,000 plus in revenue, plus and then you have 10 episodes to talk about.
Yeah. Plus whatever he pulls. I mean, I think it's like he said something like, you pull like the old school Charizard, PSA 10, that's like $400K.
I swear my parents have mine still.
I know.
I don't know if I have. Here's the problem though. We played with them. Like me and my brother, we played.
Oh yeah.
The cards against each other, because that was the fun thing. Like, there's a strategy to it and all sorts of stuff. But I guess if you're just collecting now,
that's what they do now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Jeffrey has his binder with all his good pulls or whatever.
Yeah. Man.
But
it's coming back. I can't believe trading cards made a comeback.
Oh, big time. Big time. It's like, you see these shows where it's like, all right, I'll give you this card for, this card for that card and $20 or some shit like that. It's like this whole wheel and deal market. Like,
really?
Wow. So there's a card store that just opened up off Douglas by,
okay.
What's that store? Hobby Lobby?
Douglas and what? Like
just
in Roseville or Granite Bay?
Yeah, Douglas, closer to like Sunrise and Douglas, where there's like a Mel's and shit over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's over there. Real local for anybody listening.
I know she's going to drive over there.
So
I heard about your shop on the Chip and Cern show. The what?
Like, who?
Who?
So they opened up, and I told Joe about it because we went in and went to their grand opening and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I shit you not, it was like a month later. I was like, "Hey Joe, I'm at the card store.
Yeah,
with the boys. He's like, I'll be there in 15." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Is Tommy there?" I was like, "This motherfucker knows the guy on my first name basis." Like, I don't even know who Tommy is. He's like,
"Of course,
he's a cool dude. He's the owner." And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, it's the bald guy." I say, "Yeah." Oh man, he's the bookkeeper. I was like, "What? How do you know his? What the fuck, Joe?"
I mean, it's his superpower is just the ability to network and make these really great connections with people and really hit it off with people, and that's why he's so good at his job. And it's just like,
the guy was even trying.
He has a knack.
He's going to try and make Joe a deal through me. He's like,
"What's your facilitating fee?"
Well, Joe's like, "Do they have the NFL like black card or something like that?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me ask." And I said, "Do you have the NFL black cards?" Joe, he's and the guy Tommy was there. He's like, "Is Tommy there first?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, ask him." Joe, and I said,
"Big fella."
Like, it was like $325 for the box. I was like, he says $325 for the box. He's like, "I'll give it to him for $280." But he says he knows you. Give it to him for $280. He's like, "All right, interesting."
And then what's Joe doing with this stuff?
He has a bunch of like that he holds on to, like hoping like they like almost go Pokemon and like boom. Which,
yeah.
I mean, some of the guys like he showed me, I'm like, all right, that's not a bad idea. Like some of the guys, and some of them like, ooh, rough.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe's always got something going to make a couple bucks. I love it.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
It's just funny though when he's like, "Is Tommy there?" I was like, "Who?" No, is that the owner? Yeah, he always has a White Sox hat. I was like, "Yeah." How are you?
Sox.
Like,
yeah. Was he a Tony La Russa fan?
Actually, I think he's a Giants fan. I think he just likes the hat.
Oh, just the black and white.
Because he was telling me about.
But the Giants have a black hat too. I don't know. We'll text Joe.
Oh yeah, we'll ask him. I don't know, Tommy. Is he actually a Niners or a Giants fan, or is he a White Sox?
I was excited to get one of my Cyber Monday deals in. I got a new espresso machine.
Oh, that's right. I saw the picture.
Yes, and I didn't realize any of this, but you know how I tend to do things where I sort of just go all in on it, and now basically, how do I go from just being me to like how can I be a barista in like a week, basically. So you have to like find. It's a math problem. You need to put in a certain weight of beans, and it yields you a certain volume or a certain weight of espresso. So it's just a math problem, and you make the grind smaller to get extraction. So I'm doing this. So on Saturday, I'm like dialing this thing in. I had like fucking 4 shots while I'm testing this thing. I'm like, whew, I'm just like, okay, I think I need to take a break on this one. But now I got it in a good place. But anytime I walk over there now at home, are you making lattes? I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I do need some practice steaming some milk. So now I'm I got to work on my latte art. Maybe I'll do some latte art next time. I got to get working on that stuff. But
I do like that. Oh, are you are you going to make? And like, wasn't planning on it, but
yes.
Well, are you asking me to make you one, or
I made one, and my wife's like, "Oh, is that for me?" I'm like, yeah, sure,
yeah,
you know, yeah, go for it, sweetie. Anything you want, anything you like. I'm here to help.
So I've been doing. So I have the advent calendar for a wine advent calendar. So each day I get.
How has that been going?
So I've got some good ones. I pulled 2 days in a row. I pulled a Chardonnay, and I was like, and then I pulled
maybe for lunch
a rosé, and I was like,
Rosés are nice. I like most wines, so
I prefer red. Obviously, I'm not gonna, I get it. So I drank it anyway, but I was just like, I could have gone on the red. So I pulled a red today, and I was like, yes. And so I was like, okay, I'll be having that later today.
Nice.
And so it was on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Whatever. Yeah, I pulled it. So that's when I pulled the rosé. I was like, fuck.
It's Saturday too. You should get a big red in there to
yeah. So I think fuck. It's like a crapshoot. So
bring it to brunch.
So then my wife's like, everyone has a cool advent calendar but me. I was like, oh, okay. So I ordered her one from Sephora, which is like, because she likes the lotions and stuff. So each day. So it came in yesterday. So she was like, oh, okay. So she had some shampoo and conditioner and some hair oil.
Nice.
I don't know what it is. So then today she pulled it. She got a wooden comb. I was like, oh, there's your rosé.
Ooh, sorry. Wood comb. Comb from 200 years ago worth of technology.
Yeah, I know. It was like your classic, like almost like a mustache comb. Like I was like, what the hell is this?
Does she have to rub oil on it to keep it from cracking and anything like that?
Probably made from bamboo or something.
It probably is sustainable or something. That seems like a pretty cool advent calendar. The wine ones are good. I've also seen a hot sauce one.
Yeah, I think that.
But then you got
pile up on you pretty hard. You have to fridge be a fucking
24 fucking hot sauce bottles in your fridge. Well, we sort of have this problem already. Remember, when was it? The Thanksgiving that you came over. It was big when the first we feast hot ones came out.
Yeah, hot ones. Yeah,
and it's a YouTube show, and they basically eat chicken wings, but then they eat like 8 wings, and they go from mild hot sauce to Scoville, fucking 9 million Scoville. 9 million. So my wife bought the pack because Cerny and Joe and everyone was coming over for a Friendsgiving one year, and me and Cerny, and somehow Joe sat this one out.
Which I think he did like the first 2 rounds, or doing like mild and like whatnot, and then he's like, "No, I'm not going for it." I was like, "What?
Huh?" And then me and you, we went to the end.
We went for it anyway. Sweating like hell.
Yeah, we were being punished, but now I actually did start eating those the first 4 of the 8 or 7 hot sauces are tolerable, and you could have them for daily use. I would say, it's not going to But then you get to a point where it's like, oh, I don't need 3 million Scovilles on my eggs.
I don't want to ulcer eating my fucking stomach lining.
I know. So I've had these 4 hot sauce bottles of the hottest ones of the whole range in my fridge, and I'm like, are these? Should I just throw them away? I'm not gonna, or should I save them for the next time someone comes over to fuck around with them? I don't know. But I tried a little bit of it to see what's going on. I tried the triple X one, the hottest one.
Oh yeah.
Just literally a dab of the tip of a pen. I mean, I may do, but it definitely knocked me down for a little bit. So
it was too much. We were eating. So sometimes we get pizza from Sacramento Pizza Company, which is a place over here, and they have this ghost pepper cheese blend they put on it, and it's actually good. So it has a little bit of spice, but it's not too bad. Yeah. So I saw this ghost pepper nacho cheese, and I was like, oh. Because Zach's always like, I can eat the. I can eat the. He's always sure. I'll do the one chip challenge and all that bullshit. can't even have a
dude. The
jalapeno.
one chip challenge looks that's
so
a no-fly zone.
You can't even do a jalapeno. So sit down. So
yeah, try eating a fucking bell pepper first, there, Squirt.
So I got it. We tried it. Took a dip of cheese. Just dipped it, and I was. Whew, it was like
really that hot.
Yeah, I just started sweating. I was like, I'm throwing this
lit you
out.
up.
I'm throwing this out. I don't want to suffer through a meal. I don't want to do that.
Right. I think we're to the age now we're, on the business end of our 30s is like, if it's not benefiting our life, we're done. We've put our time in on like, waking up with horrible hangovers or doing stupid shit where we're getting hurt. It's like, we're on life preservation now. We don't need to be eating hot sauces and one chip challenges.
Pushing my body to the limit.
So the one chip challenge, is it just one single Dorito, but it has so much of the dust on it? It's like super spicy.
Yeah, it has like it's one chip, but it's like scorpion pepper or some shit like that.
Fuck. And it's like $30.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think I've that's a thing that, at the next
Carolina Reaper, that's what it is.
Is it just on Amazon?
Yeah. $23. Carolina
What's
Reaper.
And what happens? You just pop the whole thing in your mouth?
I've seen a few of them when it was popular. It's like you just people put the chip in there, and then like the usual like, oh, this isn't so bad, and then it's smash cut 5 minutes later, they're laying on the ground like trying to like pour like drink out of a cow udder or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's like it's the same joke with the stoners. That's like, oh, you had an edible and it's been an hour. You're like, this thing is weak, and then like the next second, you're like, oh my god, I'm like, I'm floating. I'm on Mars right now. So, well, if you did the one chip challenge, or if you buy the Chip and Cern Show, the one chip challenge, we'll do it.
Oh yeah, we say we're past that, but I think if it was presented in front of me, I would probably, out of curiosity, have to do it.
Just for the laugh.
Yeah,
there would have to be an audience for sure. But
I'm not doing it it could be it's just us two. We'd have to do it for the game.
If it was by ourselves, it's a problem. But if it's in front of people, it's funny. Just like with anything in life. Well, Cerny, we weren't able to break any arson judge news on this week's pod, but hopefully the good news for Giants fans will rain down upon us today.
Yeah. I would argue with that. Never mind. I was going to say, I'd argue with that last name. You do with people. There's a few things that.
That's true. That's true.
You can ask Louis C.K. about.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, we did it. Bob Nightingale doesn't need a tweet about it. It's done. It's all done with.
We can break it first for him.
We'll break it first. Maybe we'll just fire up the Twitter account. We'll just tweet it out. It's confirmed. Confirmed by 10 sources. Like, who's this? The Chip and Cern Show.
Chip and Cern Show. Confirmed it. Stat Boy Dana.
Confirmed. Stat Boy Dana's their source. It's a deep throat situation.
Joe. Is that the same Joe that hates or whatever his name is, JD Howell?
That's so funny. That's good.
JP Howell.
JP Howell, number one fan, number one hater. Well, that's it for this week. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.